So I have about a tablespoon of shallot that I'm going to put in here, and if you notice I'm using the back of my knife so that it gets everything into the bowl, but it doesn't hurt the blade of my knife. Let's bring it here so you can see it. So I've got shallot and cucumber, and now we're going to add a serrano chili. Now, serranos are spicier than jalapenos, so use them if you like a little bit of heat. The heat is mostly in the seeds and the pith of the chili, the webbing. So use gloves if you're sensitive to heat, or a plastic sandwich bag. I'm going au naturel today. And cut the serrano in half, and then I use the spoon that I used for the cucumber to remove, you can see, the webbing inside as well as the seeds. Now if you like some heat, leave some of the seeds in, but if you don't, like I don't, then take it all out. And that'll make your chili much less hot when you taste it and bite into it. Because it's dark green, you can see too that it won't get lost in the cucumber. You'll see it, so if you want to pull it out when you're eating, you can go ahead and do that so you don't have to eat it at all. But a lot of people like a little bit of heat to balance out the freshness and the sweetness of the cucumber. So there we have it. We've taken out all the seeds. And then what I'm going to do is what I did with the cucumber. I'm going to make some cuts down the top. And then I'm going to cut crosswise really, really fine and get a fine mince on it. I think that I will only use a half. That might be pretty spicy, or maybe half of a half again. There we go. Like that. So we have the heat from the chili, the crispiness of the cucumber, and now we add some other flavorings. So we've got some fresh mint, and I have some here that was a bunch of mint, and I washed and dried it on a paper towel, some of it. So what you might want to do when you buy fresh herbs is wash them right away when you get back from the market and dry them thoroughly, because the least little bit of moisture will make them spoil. And once you do that, use a salad spinner or dry them in paper towels and, in a dishcloth and whirl it around, and that works too. And then wrap them in paper towels and stick them in a Ziploc bag in the chiller compartment of your refrigerator, and they will keep and be ready to use at a pinch for a week or more. So I'm just rolling my mint. I arranged all the leaves one on top of the other, and I'm rolled them into a spiral, and I'm just mincing and getting a fine julienne of mint here. And you can do that with any herb you like, but today we're using mint. Now if you want to keep this aside and put on just before serving, you could do that too. Mint will discolor after a little while, so this recipe requires resting for about 15 minutes or so to let the flavors marry. If you're going to make it long before that, then what you could do is add the mint just before serving. I'm going to put it in now, and then the second last thing I'm going to do is add 1.5 tablespoons of lime juice. That's about 1 lime. Go ahead and add that and give it all a good stir. So there's one key ingredient that we need in here. And that you can eyeball, is depending on what your family likes in terms of salt. So you go ahead and add salt to flavor. So you will let this stand at room temperature for about 15 minutes or so. If your fish is already done, then you can take it out, put it on a platter, cover it up with some aluminum foil, and let it stay warm while you're making the salsa. And I just heard my timer, so I'm going to go check on my fish right now.